Good morning. Welcome to today's episode of Sugar Cane Chronicles present food prepping. So, something about the sun, when the sun comes out, you just be like ready to get your little body snatched up. Trying to get that snatch in the middle without the scissors. Okay? I don't knock nobody if they choose to go that route, but I, her, me, she am petrified after I've seen some of the videos of tummy tucking and some other things. And yeah, as you can see, my little angel underneath thinks it's vegetable time, and it's not. So I'm gonna make this really quick. My first thing to advise, for time purposes, get your stuff already prepackaged, right? Fresh though, fresh prepackaged, like your carrot sticks. Sometimes you can get like little prepaid mixes with like cabbage. This has cabbage and kale and red cabbage, which is really good for your body, and green onions, right? This is your red cabbage. Sometimes when they give you some of this prepackaged stuff, they don't have enough of it, so this is just to help you out, right? So I want to make my salads for the week. That is, if you think about it, this ran me probably about $25, right? So $25, $5 a day. You're spending way more than that a day on lunch if you're eating out. So this is a really quick way to just make sure that you have some nutritional value, okay? Because I'm using spinach. I'm not using any other lettuce, so that I can get my folic acid in. And iron, it's good with iron and everything. So, and then it's good. Just find you a really good dressing. Try to find one without soy oil. Soy is really bad for the reproductive systems for women and men. It's not good for the body. So do your own research, of course. So I've already took the liberty. I had to go through some of my spinach, so I just went ahead and pre-done it, ahead of the time. So, and I've got 5 bowls here. You can get your bowls from Amazon, or if you like, for some of the people that go and eat out at like the noodle places, the rice places, collect your bowls. I just so happened to hit a lick because my office, my manager paid for us to eat lunch on Thursday because I'm an essential worker. Work for the bank. Yes. So everybody was able to give me bowls, which all I need is 5, right? All right, so we're gonna start with our spinach as the base. I'm gonna open up this cute little sweet kale chopped salad mix, right? I am a lover of Aldi. All right, shout out to Aldi. Y'all need to make me a brand ambassador, so I'll put y'all on the map. I'm talking trash, but a lot of people be like, we don't never go in Aldi. I live in Aldi. So much so that the 2 to 3 that I go in so much, they know my face. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Always, thank somebody for coming into work, especially in these times, So I just go and start putting in a little handful of everything. And if you see something, like I'm really particular about certain things, I refuse to say I have ADHD, but I have a perfection thing that goes on. So I like the way that things look. I'll just say it that way. I like the way things look pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in all of the lettuce bowls, right? Look how pretty it looks. It's got color in there, right? Okay. Here's that. And bagged foods, some of your prepackaged stuff is already like, it goes bad quickly. So if you can, go ahead and just figure it out in the proportions, okay? There you go. We're not adding any of the dressing to it or whatever. So right now, looking at this bowl as I finish it up, here go your prepackaged carrots. These are 30 calories, right? Low in sodium, low in calories. Great source of vitamin A. Just throw it on top of there. Carrots are a little different. They have a little more staying power in the bag, so you don't have to, veg out on these. These are really good with like tuna too. I had some tuna last week that I made, and I went ahead and, you know, threw some carrot sticks with it. Okay. All right, so that's that. Then I got my red cabbage. Red cabbage is good. It's a good source of iron as well. It has some other little healing things about it too. I don't know it right off the top of my head, but I read about it. And I could probably post it below for those that are following me and subscribing. Sugar Cane Chronicles on YouTube, or following me at Sugar Factory on Instagram, or following me on Facebook. All right, so also cabbage has a little of the staying power as well, so we do that. Okay, now I personally like fruit, right? So sometimes I'll throw on, you can put fresh strawberries in there. I like the balance between the taste. So you could put in your fresh strawberries, which I think at this point, I'm gonna wait on that. Got a cucumber. Cucumber is amazing, right? Because it is, I do believe, like 90% water. So this is a real, because we coming up on some hot days, this is really refreshing to eat just by itself with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Or you could put it in your juice, because I'm going to do a section in a minute, do an episode on my juicing as well. But you could put it in there. You could actually diffuse your water, do some cucumber detoxing with the water. Cucumbers have a lot of little cute elements that they can help with weight loss or weight maintenance, or also if you like suffer from blood pressure and stuff like that. You can't have a lot of salt, but you need something to kind of help with getting some of that water off of your ankles and whatnot. This is a natural diuretic, so you can use the cucumbers or whatever. So you're probably wondering, how in the world does this girl know this stuff? I'm so nosy. I like to look up everything. I'm a natural like scientist. My brain goes to wonder if that'll work for me, or wonder if it's a true thing. So I do little experiments on myself. Now, because people been touching this and COVID-45 is in place, I peel the skin. But normally, I scrub it down real good and keep the peel on, because it has nutrients in it too. A lot of your stuff will have more of your nutrients in the skin, but because they do so many different little things to it, it make you want to go ahead and take it off. So it's all right. I'm going to be full of vegetables on my lunch. So I've got kale, spinach, red cabbage. I have green cabbage and cucumbers. And I also have the regular cabbages in there too. So I've got several vegetables. I got at least 5 servings of vegetables in this bowl. I'm convinced. So you get your serving of your vegetables in. Now, sometimes I'll throw in maybe like I'm gonna use this cucumber for all of it. Sometimes we'll throw in like apples or pears or nectarines. People be looking at my food like, what are you doing? Minding my own business, take care of yours, okay? The other thing that I like to add to my salads, I'm not going to add them today because I don't like the weathered taste on there, or the withering taste on the salad or the food, is beets. Oh, I love me some pickled beets. You can get all that stuff from Aldi. I think the only thing that you cannot find is the matchsticks. I got this at Market Fresh today, but you can normally find them at like Kroger's or Myers or any of those stores. Any of your local grocery stores may have them. I normally go to like Fresh Time. Fresh Time is the joint. Aldi is my other spot. I'm not really a big fan of Kroger's, Myers like that, because everybody goes to those spaces. But Trader Joe's, which Aldi is Trader Joe's brother or cousin or something, they related. Okay, so we're gonna cut a couple of apples up. Apples are full of fiber. And so I'm just gonna take a couple of these apples and just add a little bit to them. They also have staying power, so you just cut it, right? And just throw it on there. Sometimes I like to add in like cranberries, but cranberries can be dried. Dried fruit can be very fattening. I found that out the hard way. One day I binged on some cranberries and dried mango, which is what I'm eating today. I'm about to go take me a cute little walk. 30 minutes, as much as you can. But I'm starving puppy here. Beat it now. Okay. Nope, I didn't touch her, so don't think, oh my gosh, she touched her puppy and didn't wash her hands. Nope, didn't touch her. So anywho, and even though they tell you some of these things are not fattening, oh, this is a good low fat, low sodium snack, full of sugar. Full of sugar. You gotta watch that sugar. And even though this is a sugar cane production taking place, you know, whatever. Now, naturally, if I am meal prepping for someone, I would not be speaking over, because, you know, you could have all sorts of particles coming out of your mouth, but that's not this, and this is not that. I'm almost done. So, less than 10 minutes. I've got everything that I want on to my thing here. Sometimes I throw some raisins in just to give me a sweet taste to balance out all of the vegetables. I have a strawberry poppy seed dressing that I get from Aldi. Oh God, it's amazing. They make their stuff with canola oil versus the soy oil. So I tend to want that more than anything else. So let's see here. I'm almost finished here. And my puppy's gonna have a good little poop session. She over here eating broccoli chips. I call them broccoli chips, but they're really not chips. They just broccoli cut and everything. So $25 or less, depending on if you can find the stuff on sale, right? $25, less than 15 minutes to get all the stuff taken care of. I've saved money, gas. I can go and sit in my car or go sit outside. I don't have to drive anywhere for lunch, stand in line and be frustrated. And it's healthy. Each one of these bowls is probably less than 400 calories because it's all fruit and it's a flush. So I am in love with this Tuscan Garden strawberry poppy seed dressing. Okay, you know poppy seeds will give off the illusion that you smoke weed, so you got to be careful with that, just in case you decide to start a new job and they ask for a urine sample. If you have poppy seed, it will alarm the test that you smoke weed. Even you might not though, but. And the calories on this is 60. The sodium is 8%. Total sugars is like 7 grams. Cider vinegar. This one happens to have a little soy oil in it. I must have pushed past it because I saw strawberry. Now, I also have this white balsamic peach vinaigrette. Same place, Tuscan Garden, which is Aldi brand. And this one is 70 calories, 8% on the sodium, 4 grams of sugar, okay? And it has a lot of little great things in it. These two are like my go-tos. I have some other ones. Everybody be like, oh, I'll just do, I'll do the ranch or blue cheese, or that stuff is kind of good, but not necessarily what you want to do, right? So voila, people, here is my lunch for the week. I'm set. Easy, right? Less than 15 minutes. And because I started the broadcast and whatever, less than 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, $25. I have made me a great lunch. And it's in line with my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Full of vegetables, full of fiber, because you need fiber in your digestive system. You got water in here too. You want to make sure you're drinking water every day. This is the time that we start to hydrate. Drink teas, teas that don't have a lot of caffeine in it. You use those. And I got some other little things I'm gonna throw on here. I do nuts. And like I said, sometimes I'll do like my raisins or whatever. So I'll throw those on those too. Just because I'm searching for a certain taste. Sometimes you can also throw like herbs on here, seasoning. So some people can't stomach, like my daughter, she's not a fan of salads. Never have been, but she understands that she needs them because it's one setting where you can get in all of your fruit intake. This one happened to have cranberries and pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds is good for magnesium, and so is what is the other one? Sunflower seeds, right? They're good for magnesium, which is something that helps to prevent Alzheimer's, right? So it's good for your brain. It's good to help you think. Magnesium. A lot of our stuff is magnesium depleted. A lot of our foods that we cook are depleted of some of the things that we can naturally get here. At some point I'll start growing my own vegetables and fruit in a spot. I'm getting ready to move into a new home soon, very soon. I'm in the looking process. So I'm looking for a backyard situation where I can go out and gut out a little corner and start my own vegetables, where I can grow my own tomatoes, cucumbers, greens, those type of things. So I am excited that I've got my wind back, right? So I'm going to be doing more of these posts. I'm going to be talking about everything. That's what Sugar Cane Chronicles is for. It's to make life sweet, right? So, as I wrap up this particular session, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments underneath this video down below. Please share. I've been around for a while, but I have not been exposed to the public, and I am going to need your help in that aspect, Sugar Canians. Share, if there's any questions that you might have, leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to give you my research behind it, but my biggest thing is you do the research yourself, right? Because everything is not for everybody. All right. So, like I said, later I will come back and I will be doing my juicing. I'm already started, but I haven't decided what I'm going to add for the week. This will be considered like a snack. I'm not going to do a lot of fruit in it, because fruit will make you pick up weight too. Everybody be like, yeah, I ate all my food, Yeah, it breaks down into sugar. And that sugar will make you gain weight. It could sometimes, if you don't have a healthy thyroid, it could trigger some things in your thyroid. So you need to balance in your food. I do a lot of vegetables in my smoothies, and I also have organic powder protein vitamin supplement that I throw in here as well, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'll come back and show you that. That's going to be something different. All right, peeps, thanks for listening. Thanks for giving me your ear today. I hope that you have a grand old day, a beautiful week, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Till the next time we meet. Bye.